I'm doing all right.
You know, you speaking with?
Yes, now I know.
I know it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a while. How you doing?
Fine, the same old, same old.
Mm. Well, actually, I'm laying up here in this
In the what?
hospital.
What? What you doing in the hospital?
Well, I just came in today from work.
Came in the hospital?
Yeah, I was at work and my chest started kind of bothering a little bit.
Oh.
They
So they're
brought me
checking
in,
you
and
out?
everything was good. Now I'm trying to see why my oxygen keep dropping.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had a beautiful lady just hug me. She did pretty good.
What you say? What you say?
Okay. No, I just okay. You have a good one. Thank you. You can close it. You have a good one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so you're okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm okay and stuff. Just ran some tests and stuff, but no.
Well, the same old, same old. I really called to see, ask them questions because a lot of churches that I attended, people would blow me off and multiple different members. And I'm trying to figure out if someone was controlling them. Because it's
I
not
know it,
normal.
right? It
Because,
didn't seem like that.
right, because remember I told you about I love the painting at Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship?
Uh huh.
They stopped it. And they wouldn't let me in the single ministries. Security came, the police department interrupted me from getting services. Remember, Sister West was acting odd. I don't know if you were there
Yeah.
when she said that when she was stressed, she asked herself what would happen if she took a whole bottle of medication and looked strange at me. She knew I was going through all that different stuff, blew me off when I told her I was afraid for my life, and other members did it. You got busy, Deacon Ricky. So when I was reaching out for people in desperation, my kids are doing it and haven't called me back. So this has happened at multiple different. I complained about that church doing it, then went to Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship and they did it. Ibach did it. Arbalon did it. So this is a pattern that's following me, and I may thinking maybe someone's manipulating my environments. I got drug out of Ibach Church and given a criminal trespass, and I attended that church decades, and there was a scandal there. Found a Living Word did it, and his window got busted out. Ibach had a scandal, and you said the pastor's house got shot up. Didn't the pastor say his house got shot up?
Well, I didn't. They said that somebody shot. I guess some came through somewhere. I don't think he got shot up. One of the apartments upstairs or something. I guess.
He said this they shot the apartment up. That Lily was terrified, the dog, and then some kind of way they
That
were
apartment
behaving
didn't get
odd,
shot
as
up.
well as a lot of
I
other
think they
parties
said.
there.
I think one of the apartments around them upstairs, somebody had a gun, and the gun went off or
And
something.
they said
I
someone
don't know if it
shot their
by
apartment
accident or
up.
something.
They said someone shot their apartment up specifically.
Oh no, I didn't hear all that. I
I
heard that
did.
a gun went off and come through the wall from somewhere. But how can you get in there to them to shoot their apartment up? You got to go inside of there. The way they apartment made, and
I have never been in their apartment. All I know is
yeah, the
that
way they
another
apartment,
church
you can't
member, another
can't see
location
no
at
windows or nothing from the
Austin
outside
Street, a
like that.
man that was helping me and nice, was helping me and nice had a black eye. Then I'm just trying to get to the pattern of why all these churches have now become abusers and punish me for trying to flee abuse. That's not normal behavior for you to tell church members and people that are supposed to be in your circle that you feel your safety and they blow you off for days. And all of the church members in this group did it. All of you guys. But not only you guys, because Sister West, when I came to had dealings with you again, she asked me about my new situation, and I said they're doing the same thing you guys did. She said, and gave me this funny look, like it's something bigger than myself, and I'm trying to figure out what it is because I've been in church a long time, and you weren't been mistreated and intimidated for trying to get help to flee abuse repeatedly over and over again. Deacon Ricky said that I recorded Sister West when I didn't. But I was going to record her. But here's the thing, I didn't. But someone was monitoring my device and didn't realize that I didn't record her and told Deacon Ricky I did. And then he punished me for recording something that I didn't. People have left comments and about things that happened in videos that I deleted. If I've deleted the videos, you haven't seen it. But they're making comments on things that I recorded and never uploaded. So I'm trying to show evidence that someone is monitoring my channel in corruption and doing things that they shouldn't be and railroading my life accordingly. And that is criminal and they need consequences. So would you agree that it's not normal for all these churches to leave me in abuse, blow me off and ignore me when I'm desperate?
No, somebody said that.
I'm sorry?
I said, hey, I don't understand that.
The phone's now breaking up conveniently. Are you there? You
You hear
there?
me? Yes, I'm here.
And what did you say again?
I said, I don't see why all of them doing that. All the
Right.
churches doing that.
And then Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship for years have had they have a wonderful ministry with having involvement in social activities. They're known for that. But they said that there were budgets cut. They should have cut down the painting, the Zumba, and a lot of those things that attracted me to the church. Because each location I'm at, I'm getting isolated and excluded from things. So there was so much opportunity with all these groups to not get excluded, but they shut it all down and excluded me anyway. Then so I went to the grief share online, trying to escape and do something online. They did the same thing online. They're supposed to reach out to you every week and wouldn't. Then supposed to provide resources, and then after they blew me off for weeks, telling them my life was in jeopardy, they referred me to a mental hospital in Malice. So one day I was sharing, and then when I started talking about they didn't know if I was going to talk about my experience, and I said I was talking about my life. Everybody else shared, and they cut me. They disconnected me
Why did you disconnect you?
because they thought I was going to talk about what was going on with the police department. So they were covering for the police department in my grief share and wouldn't let me communicate. But this has happened before. Strange experiences like this before online. I got locked out of another group. So I'm trying to obtain evidence that too many parties are conspiring together to keep me in abuse and out of their corruption, which should be rendered some kind of consequences. And then the other lady at Austin Street said that she fell down a flight of stairs and then someone hit her with her. She had a nice car. I think it was a Jag. I don't remember what everyone talked about how nice her car was. Someone hit her. Then she used to call security on me for wanting her help. And she fell down a flight of stairs. I said, well, you should check into that because I keep falling. Then she had security, threatened security and started an argument. That's not normal if I'm, concerned about your safety. You have this new car accident and then you fell down a flight of stairs and someone kept setting up my falls. And I said, you need to check into that because it keeps happening to me. And you start an argument with me and then have already put me out for wanting your services. So what I think, remember when I told you I had put on that makeup and I was scared to put on makeup for a long time, and the police was in the parking lot because I was the first one there, and the police was in the parking lot, so I left, and it gave time. I got me a cup of coffee, and it gave time for all the other members to come. They were just in the carpet parking lot intimidating me for having on makeup. That's something that you guys didn't know about. I didn't think it was realistic. So I came back to the church, and there was a police in the church. You guys claimed that it was somebody's friend. The guys claimed that it was somebody's friend, the pastor's son's friend.
Yeah, that's what he was sitting back there where I was.
Well, here's the problem: you don't come to church on duty at work with a badge and gun and your radio going off. That's the problem with
Wonder
that.
why that was strange to me too.
Right. So I think
I
that
didn't know the
police
guy.
was actually for intimidation. That something that I've experienced a long time because the psychos. I told you guys that I had this psycho stalker that's running the government, and he gets rages when I have on makeup and have set up multiple different false arrests and all kinds of other abuse. So I think that he was furious that I was had enough. I wasn't that afraid, and I went ahead and put on makeup, and he wanted to teach me a lesson with having the police guarding that parking lot when nobody else was there, right next to the car, and I
Why would you
sat
put on
there with
makeup?
me. I'm sorry?
What was wrong with when you put on makeup?
Someone psychos running the government, and they do things like that. If you let someone psycho run the government, that's not, and then all these people's places are getting shot up, car windows busted out, and you're enlisting church members to be criminals because harassment is a crime.
Yeah.
And conspiracy to violate rights is a felony charge. So they're enlisting these parties to commit crimes, and I'm trying to get to down to the bottom of what's going on. Why would my pastor of decades that had this huge scandal all over the place treat me the way that he did and let someone drag me out of his church and throw me on concrete that looked like the Secret Service? But here's the catch 22. These same Secret Service looking people was at OCBF doing the same thing there, escorting me out for trying to get help to flee abuse there. If someone is controlling Secret Service that's not mentally stable, I think that's a threat to national security. And a red flag of clear cut mental illness is to send out police when someone puts on makeup. And then another red flag of mental illness when the police department allows themselves to be controlled and come out to bully someone for putting on makeup. I don't think I wouldn't be comfortable living in a country where police were allowed to do things to such an extreme just because someone put on makeup and did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I'm really glad to talk to you. What was the name of that church?
what, greater faith?
Greater Faith. Okay.
Yeah.
How
I
is
ain't
the
been there.
pastor's daughter doing?
It's not good. You know, I got a, well, you don't know. I messed around and had a son,
What? How old?
7 months.
Oh, wow. Congrats. It
Yeah.
didn't seem like it's been that long.
Yeah, he's 7 months now.
Okay. How's Deacon Ricky? Is he still mad at me for whatever? I don't know why if he knew my life was in jeopardy and I needed a ride to escape abuse, why he wouldn't talk to me. I had just got a jail on false charges and people repeatedly left me in it. I told him I was scared.
No, he called me to, I ain't been to church, sure, but I think I ain't been to church about, it was probably about 5 months. Then I went about a month ago and I ain't been, well, I ain't been to church. Okay. I hear from him every now and then. Deacon Ricky called. The other day he was talking about a trip they supposed to be going on. Him and I guess the guys he played domino with supposed to be going. He asked me about it. And I talked to the pastor. Mr. West called. I mean, asked me how I was doing and stuff like that.
That's
So that's
good.
about it.
So what happened when I told you I was afraid for my life and you said you called me back and nobody ever did?
Me?
Yeah, remember I told you I had just got out of jail on false charges. They were playing games with transit. It wasn't safe for me to use transit, and I asked for you guys' help, and no one called me back. You said that you were going to call around to see if someone would help me.
Yeah, I called Ricky and I called he called Sister West.
They
And
all
then, like I
became.
told you, she want you to say you knew her number, you call her. I thought you did.
No, you never called me back. The phone's breaking up again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
You
I
never
don't know
told
if
me
it's
that
in
she
the
said that I can
hospital,
call
but
her. I didn't want to, I didn't want to upset anyone because it seems like everywhere I'm calling, and it's not normal, everywhere I call, people are furious that I'm afraid for my life and they blow me off. So if someone is intentionally making my environments hostile, I don't know what kind of consequences that would be. It's not normal for everywhere you turn, left and right, you're met with fury, rage, mistreatment, disregarded, telling people you're afraid. So I'm thinking that there's something behind the scenes that I'm not aware of that disturbs me, that it has also followed me to church. It was with family, church, and everywhere I turn. So since I'm denied of law enforcement, I'm just forced to put the pieces together on my own.
yeah.
So each location I'm going to, I ask, reach out to churches. Is there a support system? Is there a sister or elder I can talk to? And most of them are denying it, leaving me isolated. And I felt that if I'll be every last member at this church that I would tell that I'm afraid, or to try to talk to, and get direction, never had time for me, saying that my life is in jeopardy. It made me question my position there at that church. Because if I hear someone say that they're afraid, I'm not going to blow them off and ignore them. And everyone there did. But here's the thing: the kicker, everyone does it.
Everybody does it.
Everyone does it, including family members, organizations, everyone. So I just can't fathom that people would be this heartless. I think that there is some kind of mastermind behind this repeated mistreatment. And where there's nowhere on this planet I can go to get compassion, love, support, direction, help, period. I don't think any woman on this world, on this planet, deserves to be met with this. Where you can't even go with your own family in fear and terror, and nowhere else. Have you ever heard of anything like that?
No.
Me either.
Where you at now? What part of town you at now?
So I'm at a hotel. This is my third hotel. The police have came and scammed to keep me from hotel stays. I'm at this hotel room and I'm experiencing strange things, and the phone's not working. I have nowhere to go on the planet. Each location I'm getting criminal trespasses and removed. I go to location to location. I call location for years, and I have no clue what I'm going to do because the government's blacklisted me from all help, even with family, all help, period, on the planet. So when I was at PNS shelter getting violated there, I saw Deacon Ricky's cousin.
Ooh.
That Indian guy or whatever. I don't know if he's
Oh
Indian, the
yeah.
mixed guy.
What's his name? He said he been going to church.
Oh, he's back.
Uh,
Is he back with Deacon Ricky?
yeah, I think something happened. He had a stroke. Something had one wrong with him.
Oh,
So Deacon, yeah. Tell me, he just tell me his name. Boy, I can't think his name
me
for nothing.
either.
God help me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's that guy? And I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, it must be
I
nice
don't
to
feel,
have that
I
option.
don't feel the same. I feel it better at church and stuff. They say you can hear it on TV and all that. I like being in the presence of it.
Me too. I mean,
It ain't the
we're
same.
supposed to have rights to do this in the country, but not everyone has the right to attend church and have memberships that are not compromised. I miss it, but it is what it is. I thought that was a right that we had, freedom of religion, without the police department controlling it.